Manifest a text message from your specific person in 30 seconds or less without talking to them. Namaste, my friends. Welcome back to another video. My name is Matt. I'd like to thank you for stopping by to manifest with me today. And yeah, in this video, it's a mouthful, but how can you manifest a text message from your specific person in 30 seconds or less without talking to them? So you don't have to go and say, hey, text me. You don't have to go and strike up a conversation and communicate with them and then it could be years that you haven't spoke to this person. And you can still manifest a text, and you can do it very, very quickly. I'm excited to share this technique with you. I think it's gonna be life-changing for you. So we'll get to that in this video. Before we do though, this is it, the final date to sign up to From Ignored to Adored, become loved, cherished, and coveted by your specific person. If you're interested in getting your specific person to make you their #1 priority in their life, this is how you're gonna do it in this powerful, powerful master course. If you're interested, like I said, this is your final time to sign up. There's a link in the top of the description box below. Click it, sign up. I know you're gonna love it. Okay, so how can we get this text message from our specific person without talking to them? Well, first off, the not talking to them part is actually very easy. You don't need to talk to them. You don't need to have years and years and years of a relationship built up in order for them to text you. In fact, the more you try to get the text from them, the least chance you have to actually make it happen. This is not about going to the outside and talking to them, asking them to text you, so on and so forth. It's not about doing any of that. Again, the more action we take on the outside, the least chance we have of actually making this work. What this is about is receiving the text message in here first. Remember, we're manifesting from the inside to the outside, okay? So we need to create an inner reality, the reality within us, in which we receive the text message now. And when we create that reality that we have received the text message now, fast, in 30 seconds, and we feel it as if it's real, guess what happens in 3D reality out here? We get the text message fast, in 30 seconds, quickly, without talking to them at all. So again, what we wanna do is we wanna catch ourselves in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And this is actually something that Neville Goddard has spoke about, and a technique that he came up with, which is very, very powerful, but we're gonna modify it a little bit in order to get the text message. But basically at a seminar, someone asked Neville Goddard, they said, I wanna manifest being married. How can I do that? And Neville said, well, you need to feel as though you're married now. And one of the things that all married people usually have are rings. And so even though you might not have a ring on your finger now, what I want you to do is to close your eyes, and I want you to kind of take your thumb and feel it around your ring finger and feel as though there is a ring on your finger, right? Even though there might not be, this is what he said. And feel like there's a ring there, and feel how real that feels to have that ring, and play with it a little bit. Take it off and put it back on and feel it and kind of spin it around. And he said, after a while, your senses get so good at it that it should actually feel like there is a ring there. You can even with your eyes closed look down and say, oh yeah, there's a ring right there. You know, play around with it. And he said, you get in this idea that it's so real that when you actually open your eyes and the visualization is done, you're actually shocked that there's not a ring on your finger. And he said, if you continue to do that, you will in fact manifest the marriage that you desire. There's no other way for it to work. It will take place. There's no chance it can't work, right? So that's what we want to do, but that's what we want to do with text message, okay? We all know what it feels like to get a text message, right? You hear the chime, you hear the little vibrate, okay? If you're expecting a message or you think, you know, your heart might get a little excited, right? You look down, you see who it is. That's exactly what we're gonna do right now together. So again, it doesn't matter who this person is. It doesn't matter if you've talked to them yesterday or haven't talked to them in 10 years. It doesn't matter. You can get the message fast. You can get it within the next 30 seconds doing this technique. Okay, so take your phone in your hand right now, okay? And I want you to close your eyes at this time. We're gonna do this together, okay? Take your phone in your hand right now. Feel it, okay? We don't have to imagine it's there because it's right here. Feel it. But what I want you to feel right now as you have it in your hand is that texting chime, that vibration that you just received a text message. Can you feel it? Use your imagination right now. Can you feel that vibration, that little chime? Can you hear it? Your phone just went off just now. And I want you to look down at your phone, still imagine with your eyes closed, and the name of your specific person has come across your screen right now. It's a message from them. How does that feel to have that message, that it's come through? Maybe you haven't spoke to them in a long time. Maybe it's taken a while to get in touch with them, but they have texted you. Feels good. Now you can swipe up on your phone to unlock it and read that text message right now. In your imagination, read it. What does it say? Sure, it tells you exactly what you want to hear, right? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And feel the emotion behind it, that it feels so real, that you have received it. You felt it, you heard it, you swiped, you read it. It has taken place on the inside. Breathe it in and enjoy this moment right now. And you may gently open up your eyes. All right. What? There's no message there? That's okay, it's coming, right? But that's how vivid you want to make this. So you come back to this exercise and do it again as you get better at it. But that's what you want to do, is to feel it again and again and again. Feel the vibration, okay? Hear the chime. Swipe it, look, read it, feel it, and enjoy the feeling as it's happening right now. And then after you've done so, after you've felt it, right? If you do this exercise and you're really not feeling it and you don't think, okay, it's not gonna work. You gotta catch yourself in the feeling. You gotta feel that it's real and almost, again, open your eyes and be like, whoa, there's not a message here. This is how Neville Goddard described it. Again, so once you do it, put your phone down and go on with your day. Go on with your day. The last thing you wanna do is do it and then search for the text message. No, because now we're obsessing. We've claimed it on the inside, but we've really doubted it, and that's not what we're doing. We've claimed it on the inside, we're not doubting. We know that we've claimed it on the inside, it will take place on the outside, right? So now it's just being patient, letting it unfold, and letting it come true. And when we do that, guess what? It can take 30 seconds. That's all it can take for this to take place. It's happening very, very quickly. If it takes more than 30 seconds, don't worry about it, that's okay. Sometimes it takes time, don't worry, but literally, there's been people that have gotten the results very, very quickly. So come back to this technique whenever you want to, or obviously you don't necessarily have to, you know what it is, right? Feeling the vibrate, feeling the chime. But if you want to use the sound effects and stuff that I use, come back to the technique, and I'm telling you, the results are gonna amaze you. Without speaking to them, without doing anything else, they will reach out to you, they will text you, and it will happen very, very quickly. Now, if you wanna learn about how you can get somebody to think about you all the time, morning, noon, and night, I want to share with you how you can do that in this video right here. So be sure to check it out next.